Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Dirt Rally. It's week 30 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. This is episode number 7 in the series. This will be the final episode in the 1970s classification, and if I'm lucky, the Clubman Championship. Luck has gone my way so far in this German race. I head to the final stage with a 2.5 minute lead. I've been right around second place on every stage, but the two main competitors both had one bad stage where they lost about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and that's been enough for me to be 2.5 minutes in the lead overall. And Minami even further back than that.
Go. Left 6, 80, through dip.
So all I need to do is survive this stage, not lose 2.5 minutes.
60.
I mean, it's like the last stage, there's a good chance that I'll drive a little bit more conservatively than I did in the first few stages on this one, as I just need to get to the end to win. I don't need to win this stage, and this is going to be a huge boost.
Care right 4 half long. Immediate turn square left, don't cut. Left 6. And turn right 5.
So far so good.
130. Turn hairpin left, don't cut. 60 crest. Right 1, don't cut. 100 through dip. Keep left over crest past junction 80. Caution right 4 long. Immediate square left, don't cut. Keep in, rocks on exit. 80. Turn left 3, 80 past junction.
So 2 seconds off the pace through the first sector is exactly what I need
Keep left over
to
crest.
secure the win. It's comfortable. It still leaves me tons of time to work with, and a car fully intact.
60 through dip. Into right 5 long, don't cut.
Got some understeer there and pushed off the right. Another second loss there.
300 through dip.
Just fine.
Down. 80.
Yep, just 5 seconds off pace. Another 3 seconds lost. But again, I don't know if that's to Minami or Dull. If it's to Minami, I'm not actually losing any time at this point.
Crest past junction.
And regardless, I got 2.5 minutes to play with, so as long as I get to the end of this race, I will now be secure with the win.
100. Right 6, 80. Turn left 1, don't cut. 100 through dip past junction. Care crest, immediate turn open hairpin right, don't cut. 80. Caution left 6 past junction, immediate turn square right, don't cut. Ditch on exit past junctions. Left 6, 80.
Good sector here so far.
Turn square right.
That's a green one.
Square left 80 past junctions. Left 4 long, 80. Double caution crest, turn left 6, don't cut, ditch outside. 100. Turn right 1, don't cut, keep in, rocks on exit. Up. Right 5 continues for 100. Left 5 continues for 150 over crest. Turn hairpin right, don't cut. Into left 5 long.
Good
And
turn
turn
there.
hairpin left, don't cut.
We're just about there.
Keep right over
That's the
crest.
American just about.
100 through
You
dip,
see that
past
finish line?
junction.
Now we're just about there. That'll do it. That's a green sector as well. Did it come with a stage win? I had about 3.5 seconds to go. Oh, so close. Half a second. And that was Minami. So well ahead of Dahl. Stretched that lead out further. Over 3 minutes. Dahl? Oh, Dahl had lost time. Again in the last stage, apparently. So Oosthuizen, which is really good for me because Minami and Dahl are the main contenders at the top. What's this going to do for the points? Well, there's 91,000 credits. That part's fantastic. Engine upgrade number 2 is installed with one race left to go in the championship. And I'm into the top 3. 4 points ahead of Farash. Gained 2 places. Minami and Dahl are no longer my competitors. It's all Farash in this final race because I would like to see promotion. More importantly, I need to get away from this car. Speaking of, let's see what we can do before we jump into that final race of the season. Team management. Okay, 6 stages. That just gets us to the end. We do need to extend. They are good to go for the long term. That is not going to get us the car we need. We need about 50,000. Or if we go with the Renault. Oh, it's another rear wheel drive again. Ouch. Well, we need 125 for the Renault. Means we need another 60,000 in this race. Don't need to finish on top, but to get 60,000 we will need to be somewhere around the top 5 or 6 in that final race. But of course, to get promoted, I'm going to need to be ahead of Farash, somewhere around the top 3. We head to Finland. Finland's a tough one. I can absolutely fly through here, but it's also one of those with the kind of speeds that you get and the edge, the way the edge drops off. This can definitely be a wreck heavy track. Speed heavy, DNF heavy. Let's go ahead and do one quick shakedown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 over crest, and crest. And left 4 over 40.
Not much grip.
Right 4 half along past junction 150.
Very difficult to go flat out.
Left 3 over crest 60.
It's like you can kind of hover around 80%.
Right 4 opens over crest 40.
Yes. Okay grip coming around the corners, as long as you're not on the gas. But it's still moderate grip.
Right 4 over crest and middle over crest. And left 4
this can get
long,
nasty,
right
the kind of speeds you carry through here.
middle over crest junction.
And the way the track dips off on the side.
Right 6, 60. Left 5
You really got to keep it on the track on this one.
And crest 100 bump.
I do not need to finish in the top 2. I do not need to try to beat Minami or Dahl.
Right 3 half long, keep in.
Just Farash. It's really the only competitor that I have for this race, and not getting a DNF, of course. That would be a pretty good time. And let's get to it, because we've only got about 30 minutes to go here in the episode. We've got a whole race to get through.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 over crest, and crest. And left 4 opens 40.
I want to be conservative, but I can't be too
Right 4
conservative.
half long past junction 150. Right 4 opens over crest 40.
Ooh, that was close. Almost had too much momentum into that corner.
80.
Almost carried me straight off into the woods there.
Right 4 over crest and middle over crest. And left 4 long and right 5 into middle over crest jump. And right 660, left 5 over bump, times 4 over crest. And crest 100 bump.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh. Yeah, you might not know it from watching because you saw me going backwards there. But I gotta say, that was actually a great bit of driving to not go off the road. I kept it on the road in reverse, slowed down enough to then pin the wheel the other way and spin it around 180 and be able to continue on without hitting a tree, without losing the road. That was a great recovery. Wasn't a great job getting off in the first place, but that was about the best recovery I may have ever had.
Left 6 over crest jump. It's a left 3 don't cut, opens past junction, 180 past
10 seconds, not so bad. It's all about where Farash is.
Small crest jump, right 5 over crest jump, don't cut, 40 crest, right 6 times to 4 half long, 80 past junction, middle over crest jump, 40, right 5 times to 4 don't cut past junction, crest bump, and left 4 half long, over crest, opens long, and tightens over crest, 60, right 4 times 3 long, over crest, don't cut, 80 past junction, crest,
17 seconds.
left 3 don't cut past junction, opens over crest.
So I'm losing about 7 seconds a sector, which is not good. That's definitely outside of top 2 range. If it stays in 3rd place type range, keeps me ahead of Farash. That's all I need. And if I haven't made that clear.
60 crest. Right 4 opens over 2 small crest. Opens and continues for 150 over bump and to open crest jump, maybe and bump. Into crest jump maybe, 40 bump. Into caution, left 4 half long over crest. Jump back on exit, 100 past junction. Left 4 opens over crest.
Big rock,
60,
big rock.
Crest. Into right 4 half
Decent
long
enough
over crest,
recovery.
60 past
I don't know if
junction.
you saw, there was big rock on the right side of the road there, and my rear end was near it. I had to push to get over away from it, which sent me right over the other side and into the ditch. Recovered nicely enough to only lose about 3 additional seconds. So I lost 10 instead of 7. I think I'm actually would have been on track for maybe 5 or 6. But should be somewhere in the neighborhood of where I need to be at the end of this one.
And tightens 4, continues over crest jump and opens and crest jump maybe into right 4, tightens 3 over
Oh,
crest,
whoa, 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 that's not the right way. I misheard the directions. Lucky I did not hit a tree.
Right 6 into crest bump.
Was able to recover. A few seconds lost on the... I thought I was supposed to go right. I needed to go left.
Right 6 over 100 past junction to finish.
Over 30 seconds down, I know. Farash is second. I'm 21 seconds down on Farash. Might need some help to get above him in this race. Longer stage here too. All that light gravel.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 40, left 5 half long, times 3. right 3 over crest, continues past junction, don't cut. And left 5 over crest. And right 3, 40 crest. Into caution crest.
A lot of
jump
tighter
maybe.
turns here in the start of this one.
Long,
A little less flat out.
and left 4 into middle over long crest, into left 4 over 80, don't cut, 60. Caution right 3 long, stay mid, tightens over crest, 60 long, crest jump maybe. Left 6, 80 crest, right 6 over crest.
Not the fastest so far, but good control so far.
Left 3 over
Haven't lost
crest,
too much time yet.
and right 3 opens long, into left 6, into turn right 4 tight 3 over crest, 80, right 6 half long over crest jump maybe, into middle over crest jump, into middle over crest and crest, 60 crest, and left 3 opens long, don't cut.
Ooh, okay.
Middle over crest, and right 5 opens crest, continues for 130.
I was hoping to be within about 5 seconds.
And tightens 4, don't cut.
I got the lead
60.
through there. Tighter corners are good for me. It's when we're flat out, when we're at full speed.
100. Left 4 over crest.
I'm afraid of hitting that full speed.
Middle over long crest,
So easy
past
to lose
junction,
control.
Crest, 60. Small crest jump maybe 80 past junction. Right 6 over crest jump maybe. And continue to 150 over bumps and crest. Into right 5 over crest long 40. Left 5 over crest jump, keep in 60. Right 6 into care, left 6 over long crest and dip. Left 6 over crest jump maybe, and caution crest bump and turn right 4.
Driven pretty conservatively through this sector. Probably lost some time here. Yes, I'm over 5 seconds down. 5 is good though.
80. Over
Halfway through the stage,
jump
and
maybe.
just 5 seconds off of
And left
presumably
right
Minami.
3 over crest 80.
Top most of the year.
Crest jump maybe past junction. And right 4 opens over crest 80 crest. And left 5 over crest jump maybe 130. Right 6 continues over 2 small crest and crest jump maybe. And left 4 half long crest jump maybe.
Barely control through there as you're going up, down, up, down, up, down. Kind of slightly getting airborne.
Right 3 over crest
you're
don't cut.
On and off the suspension hard like that.
3, 40.
You don't have much control. You're just kind of riding with it.
Junction, over crest jump maybe, don't cut 80. Right 4 over jump 80. Left 6 half long, middle over crest 200 through dip. Caution braking, middle over 2 crests and turn square left, don't cut.
Ouch, lost a lot of time through that sector.
Into middle over long crest, 60. Middle over crest jump maybe, 40. Left 4 long, don't cut 80. Right 4 don't cut past junction tights 3, 100 past junction. Care left 6 over crest jump maybe 100. Left 5 keep in over crest 40. Right 4 half
Come
long
on,
keep
come on.
very in.
Get
Care 80
control,
past junction,
control.
hairpin left.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
40.
Lost some time there.
Crest jump
Oh, I
maybe
missed the
130.
announcement on that one.
Right 3 half long past junction.
I did not hear that there was a hairpin.
Left 5 60 past junction.
I was having so much trouble through that last couple of turns.
Left 3 over
And I missed
60.
the announcement on that.
Right 5 half long.
First 2 sectors helped a lot on that stage. Still lost some time. Still behind Farash by a good 15 seconds. He's having a good race here so far, as he's right there with Dahl, just 4 seconds, 3.5 seconds behind Dahl. So I'm drifting back. I'm going to need Farash to make a mistake, which is entirely possible because he is very much pushing it at this point compared to how he normally drives. He would be right about where I am, or further back. I mean, you know, I suppose not, because Kennedy is only about 12 seconds down from me, but Farash would normally be right around a minute down at this point. So maybe that means he knows where he's at in the title and is trying to push it. And if he pushes it too hard, makes a mistake, it could cost him 3, 4, 5 minutes. That might be what it's going to take for me to get ahead of him. Third versus fourth. I don't know what that's going to do for the standings in terms of points. I had, what, 4 points to spare? Is that going to cost me 2 points? 3 points? Or more? I might still have it if I finish fourth and he finishes third. Now, if he goes second and I'm third, that might not be enough. Just able to do the repairs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 200 through depth. Press.
Start.
Right 6 long.
Quick off the line.
Left 4 half long over crest
Almost
jump.
no slippage.
200. Middle over crest jump AB. 150 through depth. Middle over crest. 80.
Whatever I gained, though, I lost
Left
taking
5
that
half
corner
long
slowly.
over hump. 40. Care right 5 over crest jump.
A little slow through here. There's another half second.
Small crest. 40 past junction.
Ah!
3 long.
Tree. Slow down enough to get...
100. Crest jump. Right 6 over crest jump. Times 5 long. 40.
Pushing too hard.
Keep left over
Just lost
crest
5
jump.
seconds.
60 bump. And caution middle over big jump. And left 6. 100. Right 6 over crest. 80 through dip. Caution crest jump maybe. Left 6.
7
60,
seconds
turns
down.
Right, don't cut.
Huh? Where is it?
Into right 5 long past junction.
All the way up here. I misread it. There was a little opening to the right there, and I thought that was it.
Left 5 long.
It's not.
Times 120.
Whoa! Lost the
Care
rear end
5 over
there.
Jump 60. Left 5 over crest jump maybe, don't cut. 80. Right 5 times 4 over crest, don't cut.
Oh,
40.
long
crest,
time trying to get
left 6.
control of the car there.
Middle over big jump. Left 3 half long, opens over crest. 80. Right 5 long over 2 small crests, 100. Caution, left 4 over crest jump, maybe past junction, don't cut, 150. Right 5 long over crest jump, maybe. 200.
Difficult high-speed section where this rear-wheel drive is so easy to lose
Crest jump, maybe.
anything. See, I back off a little bit,
Left 4
and I lost
over
11
crest,
seconds.
250.
So when I was pushing, I only lost 7.
Back
Back off, I lost 11. And I made mistakes when I was pushing. I didn't make the mistakes when I slowed down, but I lost more time. Such a high speed stage here so far. Lucky.
Right 5 long over crest and left 5 half long. 60. Right 3 half long, opens over crest, 80 past junction. Left 6 into right 6 through dip and care left 2. Into right 5 over crest, 100. Crest, right 4, half long, crest, jump.
Okay, that was better, but 24 seconds down. At this point, it's becoming quite clear, quite evident that the only way that I'm going to beat
and left 4 long. Crest. 120.
the only way I'm going to beat him
Crest, 80.
in this race is if he
Caution middle over big jump.
makes a costly
80.
mistake.
Right 2 past junction.
So I I need to make sure that I avoid a costly mistake. Make sure that I can finish in 4th and hope that the points are enough. I think it's 15 and 12 for 3rd down to 4th, or 17 and 14, which would be a 3-point difference.
Right 6 over jump, continues for 100 over bump. 100 past junction, crest. Finish.
I don't know. This is going to be really tight for the championship unless things change in the next few stages. Continue to lose time to Farash, but clear of everybody else. I only have 15 seconds on Kennedy right now, and Farash remains just 5 seconds behind Dahl. Only a few drivers have lost time due to big mistakes. All the top drivers remain resolute. They haven't made the big mistakes yet. Halfway through, and a little bit worried.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And keep right over 2 breaths, 40.
At this point, I will not beat Farash just racing head to head. If I push more, I will make the mistakes. So I think I'm pushing it about as hard as I can without that loss.
40 past junction crest and keep left over crest. And crest. And middle over crest jump maybe. Right 6. 150 over bump past junction. Caution crest jump.
Very difficult to control here because you're getting airborne. You come down and car shoots whatever direction it's gonna go. Whoa, 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 house. I just decided I wanted to move into that house all of a sudden. And that was, again, that was landing. You land, the jumps aren't even, so you lose, you land awkwardly, and then you hit the ground and just shoot one direction or another. That was a very difficult section. I crashed into a house and only lost 6 seconds. So apparently everybody was having some trouble through there, but so far this is a very, very tough stage in this car anyway. 4-wheel drive, no problem. This is an easy race in 4-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive, not bad, but that rear-wheel drive on this light gravel, just at these speeds.
Left 5, keep in. 40. Right 4, half long, don't cut. Into left 4, opens over crest. And crest. And right 6 over bump. Keep left over long crest, jump maybe 40. Caution right 6. Middle over big jump.
Only 5 seconds lost there, so I'm doing good in that sense.
Crest. 40.
Again, I'm not going to beat Farash as much time as I'm down. I'm not going to beat him unless he makes a mistake. And make sure that I don't! That just hurts. Sorry, co-driver. You just got hammered right there.
And left 6 over crest. 80. Right 6, don't cut. Left 5 over crest, jump maybe. And right 6 through dip past junction, crest. Left 5 into crest. Right 6, don't cut. Left 5 opens over crest. 40 through dip.
Couldn't tell, I just decided to back off a bit. I'm taking it a bit more easy here. Way too many minor mistakes. Gotten lucky. I'm really lucky so far that it hasn't been worse.
Middle over crest jump, right 4, 60.
I do have to make sure that I'm fast enough to stay ahead of
Left 3 half long over crest,
whatever that guy's name is. That's down in 5th.
100. Left 3 opens over crest, 80. Right 6 over crest jump, 80. Left 4 half long.
But beyond that,
Into crest.
just need to get through these things without the big
Crest,
mistake.
right 3 long.
Well, if I didn't have that DNF in Monaco,
Crest.
we'd comfortably be in third, but
100.
it happened. Got to deal with it and move on.
Left 6 over crest, don't cut.
Desperate to
40.
perform well here in this race.
Right 4 keep in.
But more than anything, I remember my main objective is to
130
get
to finish.
out of this car and into the 1980s, even though that's going to be rear-wheel drive as well. But if I have to race a whole nother season in this car, that's asking for trouble. So 15 seconds down on Farage, just 4 seconds ahead of Kennedy, so he remains close. Just 20 seconds separate us right now, over a minute up to Farage. It's tense. 2 stages to go in the Clubman Championship. Can I get out of this car? Can I get out of this championship? Next 2 stages will decide. 7.5K stage. Last time on the repairs, and I'm not sure I'm gonna get everything. Not quite. 99% on the bodywork. 3 seconds away from making it happen. Close enough. Here we go, 2
5,
stages.
4,
To
3,
decide the season.
2, 1, go. Right 6 over crest.
Feeling the
130.
pressure. You gotta stay calm.
Left 4 keep in, 40. Right
Just
6
gotta
over
beat
crest,
Kennedy.
don't cut.
And
100,
hold
2
my
small
spot.
crest. Into left 3
And then
long,
hope
opens over crest.
that the points are enough to beat Farage.
40.
Or hope that he still makes that mistake here in the next 2 stages.
Crest. Into
Knock
right
him
4
down.
half long.
Clearly he's pushing harder than he has
60.
all year long.
Left 6
So-
over crest jump maybe. 80. Right 6 times 3 over crest.
This has been his best
100.
performance by at least a minute at this point,
Junction.
comparative
Right 3 over crest, keep
to
in.
Dahl and
80.
Manon.
Crest. And right 5 over crest jump. 60. Crest jump maybe, left 5. And crest jump. Into right 6 long over crest pump past junction.
Lucky I didn't lose control
And
on that
right
landing,
6. Crest jump maybe.
so
And
I had to
left
be
3
on it
long.
right away to shoot back into the track. 4 seconds
And
off pace, that's good.
Left 6 through deck and crest jump.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And right 6 over crest, right 5. Past junction, left 6.
Got off a
don't
little
cut.
bit on that inside.
Crest. Into right 5. Left 6 through dip. And right 5 over crest jump maybe. Stay right. Left 6 don't cut. 80. Right 6 over crest. And left 4 long. Crest. And right 6 over crest past junction continues and tightens 4 long. 60.
Back and forth. Oh, ooh, ooh, that bump
Right
didn't
3
help.
past junction,
Come on.
opens over 2 crest. Keep left
Well, that
through
was
dip.
4 or
Crest.
5 seconds lost.
Right 5 past junction
Oh.
and crest.
Struggling for grip right now.
And left 6 through dip into middle over crest.
Of course, feels different than it did
Keep
a
right over long
moment
crest,
ago.
jump maybe.
I feel like I'm getting less traction than I
Left
was.
6 over bump and crest.
That was a
Right
few
6
corners
times
almost
4
in a
over
row.
Crest, jump maybe.
And yes, that 7 or 8
Into left
extra
4 half
seconds
long, don't
lost
cut, 40.
hurts.
Right 5
I was
past
just
junction, keep
8 or
in,
9
crest,
down,
jump,
I'd be fine.
crest, jump
16,
maybe, and caution left 4
that's
half long, keep in over
pushing
crest,
back
rocks
towards
on
Kennedy.
exit. And
Kennedy
crest jump maybe, into right
area.
4 long times 3. Into left 3 half long. Into crest jump maybe. 130 past junction, crest. Right 5 long over bridge, don't cut. Left 4 long past junction, opens and tightens over crest, don't cut. 40 past junction. Crest. Right 3 don't cut. 100 past junction. Crest. 100. Right 4 long, opens over crest past junction. Crest, 130.
22, that's
jump maybe.
from what, 16?
Into middle over crest jump. 60.
That should be enough to keep me ahead of Kennedy for now.
Into middle over big jump. And crest jump.
He should be more than 30 down.
Over bumps past junction.
Closer to 40.
Bump left 6, middle over crest jump maybe. And crest. And keep right over crest. And crest. 40 past junction. Crest jump maybe. And crest into left
Difficult
6
to keep
through
control
dip.
here as you're getting airborne
Crest.
just a little bit.
200 past junction.
It's
Right
enough
6
to
over crest. And caution
send the
right
car
5
shooting
over
off
crest
the
jump
side,
maybe.
like it did earlier to
40,
me.
keep left over crest.
Okay, that I think should be enough to be ahead of Kennedy. Yes, 2 seconds ahead of Kennedy. Frosch was closer that time to us, but again, he's maintaining a pretty close gap to Dahl. He's only 13 seconds down on Dahl, which is definitely over a minute better off than he normally is, which would put a minute. I'd be right there. It's not happening though. I still got 1 stage to go. And not a lot of room to play with when it comes to Kennedy behind. And I don't know, points-wise, we'll have to see where this puts me with Farash. I'm guessing that we're either level on points, or I have a 1-point lead, or he's going to have a 1-point lead. It's that tight. I don't know what the point breakdown is perfectly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 6 over 100, past junction. 100 over bridge.
It might be 13 and 17, which would be 4 points, which would make us level. I would have no idea how that's broke down.
80, crest.
Is my 1 win enough as a tiebreaker?
Care left 3 over crest, don't cut. Into crest jump maybe, dip. And right 6 times to 4 over crest jump. Opens and continues for 100. Over bump, crest. 80 through dip, crest, jump maybe. 40 past junction. Left 4
Well, as long as I finish above the car part taken care of, this will be enough for 60,000. Should be about 80,000 credits. So that's enough to get a 1980s car and at least move up classifications. As long as I finish this stage, the bigger thing then is the Clubman Championship. And quick spin there. Hit the tree square on the right rear. Only 8 seconds down. And that was at least a good 6 seconds lost there, so was making good time. That does hurt though. Ooh, don't get into that crowd. That's a 15-second penalty you get over there. That was tight. I gotta back off a little bit. I'm going too hard here.
Right 5 over crest jump maybe, opens long, 100.
Oh, wow, that was close. See that big old rock right as I got back on the road?
And crest jumps.
That would have been a day over.
Past junction. Keep right over long crest. Into caution, right 5 long past junction, tightens 3, don't cut. Crest. 80 past junction. Then 4 times 3 over crest, don't cut. 60. Right 4 continues over crest, opens and tightens 40. Left 5 half long, don't cut past junction. 80. Middle over crest jump.
17 seconds over.
Junction.
It's a +9 from the last sector.
Opens over crest, past
Without the
junction.
mistake this time.
40, left 5 over crest jump, don't cut, small crest jump. Into middle over crest jump, 180 past junction.
Did I back off too much though?
Right 5 past junction, tight 4, keep very in. Into right 6 over crest jump, 100 bump. And caution, right 4 over jump, 100. Left 4 long. 60, keep left over crest, into right 5 long, 40, middle over crest jump. 60, past junction crest, jump maybe 80. Left 6 over crest, jump maybe 60 past junction. Caution, left 6 over crest down. Into left 3, half long, keep in, 60. Right
Wow,
5 over
nice.
crest, 80.
Okay, that was a good sector. 19 down. Ooh. I don't think I bumped the tray. I think that was the berm on the side here.
Left 6
Upper
now,
part of the
middle over crest
embankment.
jump. Into left 5 and right 4 long, middle over crest. And left 4 over crest, 80. Right 4 long over crest, don't cut. 40. Left 6 times 4
Whoa!
over crest.
Shoot. Close to a tree too as I was going around backwards there.
Right 6 times 3 tight, 150.
It's only about 4 seconds lost on that though, fortunately.
Left
And
4
that was the
past junction,
It was a road.
40.
I was on the road. I was on the left side of the road though. But
And left
there was
5 over crest,
something
40
sticking
past
out
junction.
into the road, a bump
And
that
left 5
caught me
long,
and
finish.
that's what did me in there. Should be enough to be above Kennedy. Now it's going to come down to the points. Yes, we're above Kennedy. We're okay there. Wow, look at that. Oh, no. Farash gained 3 seconds. That's not enough. He'll stay in third. I'm staying in fourth, but there's the points. Moment of truth. Okay, 80,000 credits. That's enough to get out of the car. Crew Chief, skill level 4. Upgrade there. That's cool. 1 point! 1 point. The difference in the end. 1 above Farash. That is so close. Alright, well, I've made it out of the Clubman Championship. I'm going to move on to the Professional Championship in the next episode. I will also be moving up to a 1980s, but it's still going to be a rear-wheel drive, so we're still going to have a real challenge on our hands as we move up into that next series. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.